something that I really wanted to focus on, especially now that we're all spending so much time at home, is the focus on your sanctuary, especially when it comes to your master bedroom. So today we're going to teach you about how to build your own bed with Fremarc Designs.
There we go. Yay.
So let's start it out. What are we going to do? I want to specify a king bed.
King bed. Well, basically that's where you start. You start on the sides of your bed. We can do a king or a Cal King because we're here in Southern California. We can do the queen, double, and twin.
Okay.
So your size, and then after that you choose the frame.
Okay.
The bed behind me has a detailed edge, and then we have a detailed edge, a flat edge. We can do an upholstered, and we can do a scalloped edge. So you have 4 different frames to choose from.
And I love the scalloped edge because, I mean, I've been working with your company for a while and I loved the Beverly collection personally. I thought that it was really awesome. So introducing that scalloped edge and flipping it on its side was just like beautiful move, beautiful move.
I'd love to have that in my room.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now let's talk about one of the next steps. So we already chose our size. So that was the next step. But the third step is, let's choose a height. Tell me where you came up with, these different heights that we have here.
We have the 4 different heights. So we made sure that the height, when you come to the smaller beds, like the twins and the doubles, you cannot have the higher height, which we have a 64 and a 74. So we lowered the heights to accommodate the smaller size beds. And then basically there's a lot of beds where people want a king bed where they want it to be lower in height because they might have a picture window behind them, or they might have a piece of art or something else they're trying to fit into the room. So we have 4 different heights that are standard, but what I think what's a little bit different about what we can also do is we can customize. So all those heights, you can actually go higher or lower by the inch. So we can make any.
That's beautiful because sometimes it's so difficult for a lot of vendors to be able to accommodate because, I mean, when you customize things, and this is just a little FYI for all of our designers and, shoppers, going into customs sometimes slows that process and it does extend the lead time. But what I love about this is that you're staying true to your lead time, and remind us what that is.
We run 8 weeks upon receipt of the fabric, or if you want to use Fremarc fabric, 8 weeks upon the day of the order. So 8 weeks, or we can do things sooner. There's a certain, like the bed that I have behind me, the detailed edge and the flat edge, we have those in stock. So we can get it a bit quicker than the 8-week delivery if needed.
We are moving to section 4, and that's going to be our treatment.
Right. As you can see there, behind me, we have the vertical panel.
Okay.
We do a plain, we do a biscuit tuft, and we also do a diamond tuft.
Now, in this description, and I'm sorry to interrupt, it says that it's a premium. So what does that mean exactly?
It's a premium for the diamond tuft. There's a lot more work involved in the diamond tufting. A lot of handwork, and depends on the fabric and a lot of other variables. So we have a premium upcharge for the diamond tufting.
Okay, that's completely understandable. And I mean, you tuft so well too. I mean, you don't feel all of the structure. Instead, you're feeling all of, the cushioning, and you're feeling the actual detail work that goes into it. So that's great.
We have a couple of upholsterers that have been there forever. Like again, we're on our 49th year. A lot of the people that we have in our company, especially in the upholstery department, have been there for 25, 30 years. So they're very, very talented.
That speaks volumes about a company, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, let's move on to section 5. Let's choose some legs.
All right. Okay, so we have, I think if you can see, I'm not sure in the camera, we're using a square leg on this bed. We can also do a tapered leg, and then also the plinth base. The plinth base has been very popular, I would say, the last year or so. I think they all 3 look great, and they bring a different element to the bed.
I completely agree because, again, this is like the fabrics and the versatility that we talked about in our last section was, you could go more traditional, you could go transitional, or you could go very modern with it. And so for my floor in Chicago, I went with the plinth bed. And what I did instead is I actually went with a distressed wood on all of it.
Look at you. Nice.
And I did like a little Java, I did a little distress, and like it was a little push, a little pull. It was modern, it was old world. So I wanted to feel like it was reclaimed wood made into a modern bed.
Awesome. I think that's a great way. But that's the whole idea, because you're a great designer. And the whole idea is to be able to use what your know-how and put together the bed that you want. We call it the bed of your dreams.
The bed of your dreams, or at least so that you could dream even bigger, right?
There you go.
So we could come up with more funny segments.
Well, again, we have 50 finishes. So we can do a custom finish as well. We have painted finishes. We do gold and silver leaf. Basically, whatever you want. If there's a finish that we don't have, just send it to us. We'll get a strike off out to you, and we'll get rolling. So
that's perfect. I love that. Well, the customization and the ability to strengthen our relationship as well through these great videos. We want to say thank you so much, Michael. And thank you for taking a walk through CAI Designs Digital Door.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.